a little Christmas Day statistics problem. We have this researcher that's conducted a survey to determine whether people in a certain large town prefer watching sports on television to attending the sporting event. So watching it on TV versus actually going, right? The researcher asked 117 people who visited a local restaurant on a Saturday, and 7 people refused to respond. Which of the following factors makes it least likely that a reliable conclusion can be drawn? So they're asking us, like, what's wrong? Like, why could this be maybe not the greatest sample or greatest study this person's conducted, right? And we're always going to be looking for the same thing in these problems. We're always looking for bias. Your answer is never going to be the sample size. That's reserved for your statistics class. They can't get too in depth on it on the SAT. They're never going to ask population size. That again is reserved for your statistics class. Number of people that refuse to respond is also not going to matter. That doesn't necessarily negate the importance of a study. That's just like those people are not respondent, right? You just focus on the people that did respond and the different ways they responded. So this one almost kind of automatically gave us D, right? But we still want to look at the overarching theme because there are going to be harder versions of this problem. So we want to identify what was the bias that happened here, right? So we focus on the question. The question was, do you prefer going to the sporting event, or do you prefer watching it on TV, right? And then you ask, okay, what could be the bias? Well, where did they take the survey? Where did they get people's responses? And it was a local restaurant on Saturday. So as opposed to these people maybe being at a sporting event on Saturday, they're at a restaurant on Saturday, right? So we're always looking for that little bit of bias. There's a lot of other examples. There's ones where they survey people about a dog park, and they survey people with dogs. They survey people about how many kids they have, and they take the survey at a playground. So we're always looking for like the people they're surveying and the location they're at, and if there can be a bias formed. This one wasn't too bad because we can get rid of A, B, and C. But like the other examples I mentioned, you want to be able to determine what that bias is.